Hello there.
Hi everyone, welcome to the stream. Claire, hello there. Wyvern, welcome. Thank you for the prayers. Hope you feel blessed. Crips, good morning to you. Hope you're doing well. Thank you also for the daily prayers. Hope it makes your day even better. We're gonna spin the wheel. It's all kicking off already. It's all kicking off. We've got a sexy hydration. Let's do that. Oh, get us started on the right foot. Do the spin the wheel. Let's do the spin the wheel straight away as well. Let's just do it straight away. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And it's gone. They probably messed up my wheel. Wyvern, why? Why you like this? I'm trying to get a wheel working here and you're inviting cultists in. Let's try again. Okay, I think it might be working now. There we go, sacrifice to log. That's gonna be a great way to start the stream. We're gonna have to sacrifice Aaron the moment we get in. Do not let me forget. Doing fine, enjoyed yesterday's time upstate. That's good to hear. Even if I did feel like a wet dog from the lack of sleep. Bruh. You needed to go to sleep instead of being in the stream. I mean, it's good to hear that things went okay, but my goodness. You gotta get some sleep. Just responding to Aaron. Okay, so Aaron's on track. We're both on track. The game's working. He's awake. He's taking a piss. It's all gonna happen. Hopefully. We'll see what happens. Sorry they followed me in. Look, Wyvern, if you're gonna show up to this stream and you're gonna bring whoa, that's no, wrong scene. No. And you're gonna bring in cultists. Come on. You gotta warn a brother first. Come on. You gotta be Batman and Warner Brothers. We got him. Welcome, Adam. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Murder. Wait, are we murdering the cultists? Is that what's happening? Oh no, we're murdering Aaron because we have to sacrifice to log. Because that's what we got. Do not let me forget. That's what you won. That's what you get. You put the kiddies to sleep yesterday. They were very good. You saying that people fall asleep listening to me? You're supposed to stay awake. Listen. Pay attention. I'm saying important. No one's fooled. No one for a second is even slightly fooled. Actually upgraded my system storage too while I was there. Bam. I need to do that. I've got like...
Stay a while and listen.
Enjoy your lurk while you drive, Adam. It is hot. It definitely is. I've got an extra hard drive. Maybe, yeah, I've got an extra hard drive that's not connected because I don't have enough cables to connect it with. Oh, enough slots, sorry, on the motherboard to connect them. And I just constantly have to juggle my storage. It's so frustrating. Because when I happen to be up in the north of the city and there is a large mall there, so I stopped there for a bit. Sounds like a good time. Sounds like a good choice. Grabbed a $95 SSD that was on sale. Dropped it to like 50 bucks. Sounds good to me. I could use another one of those. Murdering Aaron? Yeah. We're gonna get straight in. We're just gotta crack some skulls. Straight away. No mercy. for the glory of log. I'm gonna keep an eye. I'm gonna try and keep an eye on when he's actually live, because he shouldn't be too far away, and we're cool just chilling here for a bit anyway. We're just gonna make sure that we don't get too carried away just chatting for like 20 minutes or half an hour or something, and then going, wait, Aaron's supposed to be here. We're gonna remember Steve. Okay, hold on. Can everyone just stop whatever they're doing? Adam, I know you're driving in your car, but I know you're an accomplished driver, and if you just raise one hand to your head in a salute to remember Steve. Remember our boy that died for our sins. He crawled so that we could walk. He ran so that we could fly. Wait. What? Remember Steve. Anyways, I'm playing cities, building more suburbs. I would expect nothing less, Crips. The stuff that you've been putting in the Discord as well. It's I know I haven't been able to react to it much, but I appreciate that you're putting it in there because it looks really cool and I like seeing it. But yeah, we're gonna play some Halo Infinite today, as we do on Fridays. I say that, we haven't done it for like the last 3 Fridays, because we haven't been able to. But, fingers crossed, the blessing of log be upon us. Hopefully, Aaron has fully reinstalled it. He's reinstalled the game, he's reinstalled the Xbox app, he's, what else has he done? He's, well, he's got the latest update on the game installed and everything, so fingers crossed we can actually play a game. Because as much as I don't mind switching to squadrons if this doesn't work, I really want to finish the Halo Infinite co-op campaign that we started together. Because I was having a lot of fun with it, and I don't like not finishing games as well. So hopefully we can get it actually properly working. Have to broaden the sprawl mass? Yeah, you've got to make that like a big, thick, like, you know, just really big and just like suburbs. Gotta make it. Is Aaron online yet? Okay, he is streaming now, according to Discord. So I'm just gonna open up a window to see how far along he is. Make sure I mute it so it doesn't come through. And we will we'll get on the gotta wait for ads, of course, gotta wait for the ads. And we will get on the line with him very shortly. I think we're almost ready. Tuning in from the hospital. Milk, what are you doing in the hospital? Welcome. How are ya? Obviously not good if you're in the hospital.
Golly, you're the best.
Bruh.
Milkiage believes in our Lord Log.
I was gonna say, save that money for the hospital, but then I realized you're not in America, so it's actually fine. Give me your money. No, I hope you're alright. I hope there's nothing serious. It's a pleasure to have you in the stream as always, but if you gotta look after yourself, do that first, please. Wow. It's okay. I have Crohn's. It's an infusion. I have them regularly. Ah, okay. Hold on. I have to look this up because I am vaguely familiar with what it is, but I'm not quite sure. Okay. So it's like, is it a like a genetic thing, or like a what's the word I'm looking for? A generational thing? Or is it just something that you can get? Yeah, there's a lot of stuff you can get there. That sucks. That's rough. Hope it's not going too bad. I'm the only American here, I think. I think you are currently, but we do have surprisingly, I was even looking at the stats recently, and surprisingly, we have like a relatively large American fan base, which I use very loosely, even though it's like 3 in the morning when we stream. Apparently, a lot of Americans don't sleep very well. So, yeah, there we go. You have free healthcare, give me money. Wait, you don't? Oh no, yeah, right. I see what you say. That's right, you've got free healthcare. You don't need the money. Give it to me. I need it. Poor streamer boy. I don't have enough money. Where? No, spend it on yourself. It's basically an autoimmune problem. My gut attacks itself. Right, yeah, that's right. Yeah, okay. That sounds familiar. That really sucks, man. It's 5 AM on the East Coast? Yeah, well, I guess it's... I mean, that's still too early. Go to bed. It's still too early. Oh, Aaron's going to the Pirate Bay. What's he doing there? What are you doing there, buddy? He's getting Tokyo Drift. It's for some work he's doing. Anyway, I think we should call him. I'm British and I have free healthcare. Yeah. I'm Australian, and until very recently, I had free healthcare. Recently, it's things have started being less free. It's still nowhere near as expensive as it is in America, but because of a lot of economic reasons, it's not as free as it used to be, sadly. Had it for 10 years now. I'm much better now in the last few years. I had to have surgery to get here though. So it's not, I imagine it's not something that there's quote unquote a cure for. Like it's a live-in disease, right? Like it's something that you just have to manage permanently. I'm assuming that, yeah, there must be stuff you can like do to lessen. Sadly, yes, no cure yet. That really sucks, man. Well, all the best. I don't know how long you're going to be in hospital for, but if we can at least have some sort of entertainment for you, I guess that's something at least. But yeah, I hope you're doing alright. Alright, we are going to call Aaron, otherwise it will never happen. So let's call him. Let's see. Let's hope he has his Discord open and he pick up. Otherwise, that streamer mode might not alert him. It's not. He's not picking up yet.
I wish there were children here. Scrumptious, darling children. I haven't eaten in so long. Ravel will tell me what to do. You too.
That's kind of heckin' weird, man. That's kind of heckin' weird. Hold on, I'm just gonna message him in his thing. Just messaging him. I can't see chat at the moment, by the way, everyone. Just in case anyone's messaged something and I can't. I picked up on it. Alright, he's got... There we go, here we go.
Can you hear me?
I can. What's up?
Yeah, I guess streamer mode it mutes it or something.
Yeah, it does. That's why I messaged you in the chat, because yeah, it does do that so that you don't get random bleeps and bloops happening for someone randomly calling you in the middle of a stream.
But I like bleeps and bloops during stream.
Oh, well, in that case, turn streamer mode off. You'll get all the bleeps and bloops you want. You'll just get random people calling you in the middle of a stream. You'll just be like... It'll just be like the middle of the day here. You'll be having a stream and I'll just randomly call you.
That's okay. I'll probably answer.
True. Fair.
I would probably answer. I'd be like, alright, you can hang out with me while I play if you want.
I guess so. So how we looking on the Halo front?
Well, I mean, I haven't had any issues during some of the tests that I've done. I mean, my only other thought is if we have issues to try to turn the bitrate down on stream, but we'll see, I guess, what happens.
Yeah, I don't know if that's Well, I think that's something you have to stop the stream for, isn't it?
No, not that one.
Oh, you can
Not that
change
one
bitrate on the fly, can you?
Yeah, hold on. Dude. Alright, we might have an issue anyway.
Oh, great. That sounds good. Good start. That's exactly what I like to hear.
Well, I downloaded the campaign, but now it's saying the campaign's not downloaded. So then...
Perfect.
Yeah, hold on.
Let
me exit your... Am I in your fire team? Let me exit your fire team real quick.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, exit fire team.
Because this didn't happen last time. I didn't have this issue before, and I don't understand. I actually had to reinstall Halo again just now because I was having, like... Well, I kind of gave you a brief rundown. Like, nothing was even launching.
Yeah.
And then so I just, like, decided to try to reinstall everything, including the Xbox app, because the Xbox app didn't want to launch either. And then so...
It honestly doesn't surprise me.
It almost didn't even want to work, like, reinstalling the Xbox app. And I don't know if it was just coincidental or not, but I downloaded, like, this program, which I've barely even heard of, and it's called Restoro, and it, like, supposedly found, like, different errors on my computer, and I, like, did fixes on them. So I don't know if that's, like, what caused the issue to be solved with the app not downloading or not. It seems like it might have been. So then I got that to work. And now I downloaded Halo Infinite campaign from Microsoft Store, or from Xbox app. And now it's saying the campaign is not downloaded.
Restore
And
sounds like a spell. Restore.
Yeah.
Isn't it Reparo? It's basically the same thing.
Right.
Alright, so...
Well, I'm gonna try one thing, but it seems like this might not work. I'm gonna try relaunching the game real quick.
Well, that's a great start.
But based on what it's saying that the campaign's not downloaded. It's like 35 gigabytes, but it's like even when I try to go to download it, like it's not responding or doing anything. Okay, it's downloading now. So let's see. Yeah, this is saying that it has like a 70 gigabyte download now somehow.
But what speed is it doing in it? Because sometimes games are like, oh, it's got 70 gig to download, but it's just verifying the integrity of the installation.
Yeah, I get that, because it might already have the files there, but it just doesn't recognize that they're there or something.
Yeah, especially if you downloaded it.
So far...
Pete says,
okay.
Finally Halo. Nah, well, that remains to be seen, Pete.
Yeah.
We're having more problems already. Don't talk too soon, yeah.
To be fair, this kind of sucks in general that this game hasn't been wanting to work with us correctly because we've gotten so far through it. Like, I feel like we're at least halfway through, probably.
Yeah, I know. I really don't want to drop this game because I really like the game. It's really fun. And we're like, yeah. I mean, if we just nailed out the campaign, it would only take, like, a couple more hours, honestly. Like, a couple more streams.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, if we do somehow get this game to, like, work perfectly without any issues, then we should, maybe...
Just do the campaign.
Yeah, as much as I kind of wanted to do more of the side stuff, it's like...
Yeah, I've been really enjoying just doing all the little bits.
I mean, if we beat the campaign, we still have the option to go back and do the side stuff later if we decide to, right, or no?
I mean, technically, yes, I think you can, but I don't know.
Like,
it always
at that point, yeah.
It just always feels hollow at that point, you know. It's like once you finish, like whenever I play Skyrim or anything like that, once I've finished the main story, like I'm done. I'm not gonna go and do. That's why I do everything else first, and then like the nail on the head right at the end, just go bam. Nice little bow. I'm done. Let's move on.
Right. Or at the very minimum, have like most of the side stuff done, and then that way, if I want to go and do like mess around and get like, yeah.
I'm not like a completionist or anything, so I'll just do as much as I feel like doing, and then I'll be like, all right, I'm ready to finish this game, and then just speed through the main story, and then yeah, get that done, and then not come back to it for a while.
Okay, so it did say that it was only 19 gigabytes, which could be like super quick to download because I have like 100 meg download speed, so it shouldn't take long. But now I'm just trying to figure out where the progress bar is.
Yeah, it should be. I mean, it should be on the side panel underneath the game that's downloading.
You know what? Let's do this again just to make sure that it's doing what it's supposed to. Yeah, invite me to that fire team in the campaign again. And then that maybe it'll give me an indication or something. Hopefully it is just 19 gigs and it just downloads really quick because, I mean, if it is truly 19 gigabytes, I think it should be done in a matter of like 10 or 15 minutes maximum, probably.
Yeah. That would be annoying, but it wouldn't be the end of the world. We could manage that.
But I would also like to know if it's making progress and how far along it is, so we don't just sit here and like waste the stream. Like, at least if we know ahead of time that it's gonna take like too long, then we could move on to something else for now.
Yeah. Do you not have like the side panel up on the Xbox app with the apps on the side?
Probably not. Well, yeah. I mean, no. Is it like an overlay, or are you talking about just in the app itself?
So the Xbox app that comes up on the screen with the that you scroll through to pick your games. On the left side, there should be the panel that shows you all the installed games, and usually any download that's happening, like a progress bar will appear underneath the game that's downloading.
Yeah,
and then you can usually click on that as well, and it should bring you to the actual game within the library of your computer or whatever in the Xbox app, and then it should have it there as well, like a progress bar.
Yeah, it didn't look like there was anything active. It showed it at first, but let me try quitting the Xbox app and relaunching it real quick.
Sounds like tech support. Yes, welcome to the Isaac and Aaron tech support stream.
Well, how many? I mean, specifically, we all keep in mind here, the only time that this kind of shit happens is specifically during Halo streams. Nothing else.
I mean, because to be fair, we've played mostly Halo, but when we have played other games, I think there was one or two we had other issues with, but most of it was Halo. Just Halo. Halo hates you? Yeah. Now, Windows G won't show this because it's not built in. That's Game Bar, and the Xbox app isn't really built into that, even though it probably should be because it's like the same company and similar product and stuff. Yeah,
they have like 5 different apps regarding games.
Yeah.
Like, they have Windows Game Bar, Xbox Console Companion.
Because the Game Bar allows you to do a bunch of different things. They're all very, useful things, but it doesn't really connect to the Xbox game app. And then there's also the Windows Store, which you can get things separately in as well. And that's not even talking about all the things that it's connected to, like the EA desktop app, where you can get games from the EA store that are in Game Pass. It's such a nightmare, especially when it doesn't work, which is regularly.
And of course, it doesn't want to work after we've taken 2 weeks away from streaming and we come back and then...
Yeah.
Perfect time.
So, are you seeing at least a progress bar or something yet? What's going on?
Well, yeah, but it's not moving. That's the problem.
Hold on.
Like, it made some progress and then just, like, stopped. Like, it's at 900 kilobytes.
Have you got it, like, on your screen?
There we go.
Like, can I watch it on your stream? Can I see it?
I got it to go. Okay, we're good. And it's gonna be quick as hell, too, because it's, like, literally 10 megs per second that I'm hitting, so I'm already almost done with half a gigabyte. I wanted to say 2 gigabytes, but I did incorrect math in my head for a second. I was like, wait, a gigabyte is 1,000, not 100. I was like, wait,
200, 300 megs, so not quite.
Yeah.
1%. I mean, 10 megasecond. It's not incredibly quick. It's alright, but 2%. I don't know. We'll see. We'll just
Let's do it.
let it go for now and see what happens.
Download time calculator. We'll do a quick little.
This is the main reason I
So-
prefer PlayStation. You can link Twitch and press one button and stream off the PlayStation and have far less fuss. Yeah. If I didn't like exclusively use PC and just grew up on PCs and around PCs and stuff, PlayStation would potentially be like a, fairly attractive console to use. But then also, they don't have Game Pass. And Game Pass has been like the biggest thing for me over the last year or so. Just being able to just get all these games for like, however many dollars a month. It's not like that expensive. And being able to just cycle through. Because especially for me, I can't do the 5,000 hours in Skyrim. I can't do that. I can do like maybe 100 or so hours and then I have to move on to something else. So having this variety of games is very helpful. But my goodness, the app is terrible. The Xbox app is terrible. The store and everything's terrible.
So I don't understand how this is even possible because I do the download calculator online, and it says estimated time
4
at
hours.
10 megabits. Yeah, but it's already almost 10% done. So how is that possible? Like, that doesn't translate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we're already almost 2 gigabytes through, which to be fair, it's been a couple of minutes. But even at that rate, it shouldn't take.
No, it
should
can't.
take.
It couldn't take 4 hours. Well, it's like almost 5 hours is actually that one says.
Yeah, I don't know. And I tried 2 different ones, and they both said the same thing. So I don't know what logic there is to that.
PlayStation have monthly free games to PS Plus, but don't they have like all these weird different tiers and like a bunch of them are actually really crap and it's not that great value? That's what I've heard from other PlayStation users anyway. I don't know if that's true. But also, the exclusives that are on PlayStation are objectively better, but also subjectively not the kind of games I play. Whereas Halo, I do play. And some of the other games that come out, especially since they've acquired Bethesda and stuff like that. Not exclusives, I understand, but they are on Game Pass. It's just, I have to just suck it up through the just crap stuff.
Oh, you know what? I think I see what the difference is because normally you say megabits for download
Oh, yeah.
speed, but I think
okay.
Xbox is reading it as
Megabytes,
megabytes.
Yeah, that would make more sense. Problem is that
30
every company
minutes.
wants their own platform. Yeah. And there does need to be diversity, otherwise you get stagnation and monopoly. And I get it, but it is so damn frustrating all the same. Cheat with Windows Store. My wife has Xbox Ultimate. I don't. If you log into the Windows Store with the person who has Ultimate, you can log in as different account in the Xbox app and get Ultimate. Interesting. I mean, I just have on my account, so I don't need to do that. But that is helpful.
Okay, so since this could be something we could talk about for a minute while this downloads, which would be interesting, and it would actually help me out. I mean, if you have any thoughts as to what it could be, right? So I want to give you just a quick little rundown of the troubleshooting I've done with my computer recently, because, well, I haven't had, like, issues necessarily playing games in and of itself. Like, there's something else going on. So, like, what I mean by that is, sometimes if I leave my computer on for a while, right? And I know that you said you got to shut it off, whatever. I've done that. So I get that. You got to shut it off every once in a while. But beyond that, it's not like you have to shut it off every night, right?
You don't have to, no. I do just out of habit, but you don't actually need to, no.
Okay, so tell me this. And I think it has something to do with some kind of process going on in the background, clearly, or something. Do you see? You still have my screen up? There's this service host DCOM server processor.
Yeah.
Okay, you see that? So this is some kind of Windows service host or something. Okay, what happens is after leaving my computer on for a while, it gets really laggy and like it responds, but it's a little slow to respond. And when I've done a lot of things to try to look at different like data of what's going on, right? So like one of the things that I've done was I've opened up Task Manager when that's happening, like because normally if I restart my computer, the problem just it goes away. So it's like it cleared some kind of something, right? Like when it like refreshed the system when I restart, and it like cleared up the RAM and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
And I've shut off a lot of my startup. I made it where like most of my applications, if not all of them that I've downloaded, don't start upon launch of Windows anymore, just in case that was like causing some kind of issue. I've done a few different things, but that being said, when I'm having the issue, I click Control-Delete. This memory's like 99%, and
right.
While all the memory isn't coming from this, a lot of it is. Like, this service host will be like 30% memory usage or something. And apparently other people have the same issue. But I've gone through the troubleshooting steps. Like, the only troubleshooting step I haven't done that a lot of the websites were recommending to try was unhook all of your external USB devices. But unfortunately, like, I could try that, I guess, for troubleshooting purposes, but even if that's the case, right? Like, that's not a permanent fix for me as a streamer, right? Or as a gamer or a video editor or anything.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm kind of like to the point where I think I'm going to reformat my C drive, and hopefully that'll like more or less fix the issue, at least for a while. But I'm curious, what the hell's going on? Why is my memory usage at 99%? I've ran memtest 86. If you're familiar with that, okay. It didn't come back with any errors.
So I mean, there's a couple things that could be, but Milk has made a very good suggestion in my chat, which I was gonna get to anyway, is that there could be some overheating issue somewhere. So I would recommend doing getting a program that tests the temps of your CPU, your GPU, stuff like that. He suggested HW monitor. I haven't specifically used that one myself.
I have a couple monitors. I have, what do I have? There's one
I wouldn't run them while you're streaming, because it will probably crash everything.
Well, I've ran this one before. I'm gonna go ahead and launch it now, in fact. I'm a risky fuck. What did I say?
Oh yeah, I think that's the one that he's talking about, actually.
Apparently Avast wants to block open hardware
of course
monitor.
It does.
Well, we just have talked about Avast too. That's funny as hell. To be fair, I mean, I'd rather it do this than me get a virus, but like, I know that this program is okay. Okay, so I mean, I haven't been using this recently, and I will definitely have to keep more of an eye on it.
So is this one testing it just while it's going, or does it have a stress test?
It might.
Does this one have a stress test?
I don't know.
Because
Probably not.
you really want to be able to use something that will run a stress test so you can see if it's overheating while it's under load. Because at the moment, it's like semi-under load because you're streaming, but especially your computer is, fairly decent computer. It's probably not going to reach temp. I mean, if it does, you've definitely got a problem. But you either want to find one that specifically has a stress test built in, or have another program that will stress test the system while that's open, so you can check to see how the temps are going while it's actually under load. Because at the moment, I think I saw in your task manager before, you're only using 30% memory and like less than 25% CPU and stuff, so it shouldn't be overheating at that at all.
And tell me why OBS eats up so much of my GPU. Keeping in mind, my GPU is an older one. It is discontinued in an older chipset, but it's a Radeon 7, which is a fairly hefty card, and it has like 16 gigabytes of like VRAM on it. So I don't understand why OBS. I don't know if it's because of my settings being hardware-based settings to get higher quality
Maybe.
streams.
But
I mean, it's so high. So
OBS
70-80%.
OBS uses, like, most of what it does is using the GPU to render the stream. Like, because there's a lot of the work that it does. rendering all this video components and putting it in a format that it can put over to Twitch and then, you know, go from there. So it's not unusual that it's using a lot. I don't know if that amount is specifically too high. Actually, we can probably have a look, see what mine's doing.
Well,
Mine's a 3060.
Because technically you can do like a software encoder, but I mean, I'm using the hardware encoder.
So then you use the CPU more, and if you have a better CPU, that's not a bad idea.
I don't know if I have like a better CPU than I have a GPU though. I don't know. That's hard to say.
So my GPU is only. Okay, for a second it was saying it's jumping up and down a little bit. Yeah, but my OBS is only using like 11% up to like 35%. But it's not really under load. But if yours is on 70%, just streaming and not doing anything else, that's yeah, that does seem a little bit high.
Yeah, it seems very high, and honestly, like I'll be video editing and it'll be using less, like my video editing software. And like one of my friends said, well, video editing software doesn't take a whole lot of graphics power, and I'm like, well,
it does.
I guess that's probably true.
It doesn't use as much as it uses CPU, but it does still use a lot of graphics. It uses a decent amount. Like you can't just do it on any computer. Milk says that hardware monitor is just in the background. Maybe keep it open until the issue happens and then check it. So does hardware monitor, does it keep logs? Will it like give you a log of what happens? Because if it does, you want to keep this running until you have the problem. As soon as you have the problem, look up the log and see what it's saying, because then that can give you an idea of what's going on. What bitrate compression is he doing? Yeah, what bitrate are you on? Because if you got... I think you were saying actually recently that you had a fairly high bitrate compared to... Because I'm only running at 4,000 because Twitch affiliate, like, unless you're a partner, it's not going to make any bit of difference if you're going much higher than that because they won't handle it anyway.
Actually, that's not necessarily true, but okay, what I'll say about that is, okay, I don't usually run at super high bit rates. The max I usually run at is like 5,500 because I don't like to stress out my internet too much because I only have like...
So that's fine then. That's not so
But
bad.
that being said, you can go up to... Okay, so they recommend for affiliates to go to 6,000. If your internet can handle it and your system can handle it, right?
So yeah,
but
so you can go up to like 6,000.
You can technically go up to 8. It's just a matter of
you're getting pretty diminishing returns at that point. Like if if anywhere between 4 and 6 is pretty standard and works pretty well, and you go higher than that, and you're gonna stress out your GPU more without like very little return. Pete says, "Wake me when you need me." Yeah, we will, Pete. I think we're about halfway installed 50%. Now.
Yeah, or 48%.
Yeah, this could be only half a stream of Halo, but hopefully you guys are still alright. Sound off in the chat. You guys alright?
Everyone getting through this?
Video editing does stress the GPU a bit on rendering. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so on the rendering is when it uses the GPU the most.
Also, and I suppose if you're using the visual effects suite in the software, that's also when it would probably use quite a bit of graphics power, like Fusion inside of Resolve, like doing masking or like rotoscoping or just doing different like visual effects things.
Yeah, sure.
Because you're essentially like tearing an image apart and like adding elements to it. How's everything been going with you besides this?
Yeah, pretty good. I've been trying something different with streams this week just to see what the analytics end up showing at the end of it. Basically, the idea is that I'm starting off on just chatting for the first... It's only like 15 to 20 minutes, although this stream's like 40 minutes, so for 45 minutes because we haven't started yet.
Right.
But I stay in just chatting for like 20 odd minutes, and then I switch to the game once we're actually in the game, and then after we like start the wrap up, I go back to just chatting, because I know that just chatting is like one of the best ways, if not the best ways, for smaller streamers to actually get any growth. But I don't know if, and this is why I'm testing it, I don't know if changing the category that quickly, because I only do a 2 to 2.5 hour stream, if it's even going to register and if it's going to be worth it. So yeah, I've been testing now.
Welcome. How are you? I'm doing good.
Hey, Fashion Chops.
You know, it's funny as hell, Isaac, because I called this. You know, I said this months ago on stream. I said, "Oh, you might as well do a 2.5 hour stream, and then you might as well do a 3 hour stream." And now you just caught yourself saying, oh, "I only have a 2 hour stream." I'm like, I knew it was gonna happen one day.
I mean, I've been coming to bed too late, so like honestly, I've been already overdoing it. But
This is still downloading.
Fair enough. You usually go to bed pretty early, or what? Well, what time is it then?
midnight.
11 p.m. by the time?
It ends up being midnight. Like, I'm supposed to be finishing up by like 11 and then coming to bed by like 1:15 at the latest, but it ends up being like literally midnight. Hey, Fashion Chops, I'm talking to Aaron. He's the guy that I usually stream with on Friday. Air Nukes. He's you can actually go and watch his stream if you put !multi. It'll show you both of our streams. You can go view it there. Milk also says, depends on what OBS is capturing. If it's 1080, then it's and then compressing to 720, it's more work capturing in 720 and outputting 720 than doing that. Yes, that's true. I capture all mine in 720 so that there's less strain on the GPU. But if you're like, if you're making OBS, capture at 1080, compress it down to 720, and then send it out, it's doing like double the work.
Well, is there any difference in image quality by those two things? Because I thought that you had to capture at the resolution of your monitor and then output to whatever you wanted to output to. Is that
I think there might be like a small amount, but the fact of the matter is everyone is like, well, not everyone. Most people are viewing on tablets and phones and stuff anyway, so the amount of difference that there would be in that discrepancy, which I don't even know if there is any, would be so negligible that you'd be much better off just doing it 720.
Okay,
like,
well, I'll keep that in mind, because I
especially as affiliate, like
936.
Right. Because especially at affiliate, like we can't stream at 1080. 936. I think you've told me that it is like the magic number for what we can actually get to as affiliate.
I don't know. It's all based on theory, but it's just I don't know. I mean, to me, I guess it's better than 720, but it's not as intensive as 1080. I guess I don't know.
Yeah. Which is your stream anyway? Yeah.
Adam, welcome.
It does.
Push-ups and kittens. All right, give me 1 second. I'll do push-ups and try to find a cat laying around here somewhere for you. But I can't guarantee the kitten, but I'll definitely try to find one for you. Yeah, so I don't know. My base canvas resolution, is that kind of what you're talking about? Because I have my base canvas at 1920 by 1080, because I have a 1080p TV that I'm playing and streaming on. But then I scale it down to 1664 936. So is it better for me to change my base canvas resolution to the same as my output resolution? Even if it's lower than what my TV is?
Let me just see what I've got mine set to. Yeah, so
okay,
my base canvas and my output scale are both set to 720. Because then it's not doing any extra work. It's just capturing it at one thing and then sending it out as that. Yes,
that's
make
what
that
I might have
720.
to try to do,
yeah.
then.
Milk says to make it 720 as well.
It's so odd, but if you capture it at a lower resolution than what your TV or monitor is, then wouldn't you theoretically be losing, like it would crop the image or something? I don't know, that's so odd.
You just scale it to your OBS screen. Like, you just scale it to fit the windows, the window that you've got, and yeah, there'll be negligible difference, if any.
What's up with this downscale filter? Do you know anything about this? Length, so sharpen scaling 36 samples. Do you know what any of that even means?
I've dabbled with it. I'm not sure if I know off the top of my head right now.
Oh, and
it's the way that it scales. But I don't know the specifics of how that works and everything.
Yeah, I just have mine set to 36, which I assume was the default, or maybe I just put it to that. I don't know. And what frame rate do you stream at? Do you stream at 60 or 30?
Let me check. I don't remember. I think it might just be 30, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing really wrong with 30, but the only
time.
problem, I guess, is when you're playing high action, like racing games or like, you know, whatever, or just high action games in general. It's 60 smoother, but 30 still very.
Oh yeah,
nice
mine
in
is at
general.
60 actually. Mine is at 60.
Yeah, I have mine
Oh,
at 60.
okay.
too.
Here's the other thing. Actually, with the scaling thing, if you've got them on the same canvas and scaled resolution, it doesn't need to scale. So you will actually get that. Like that's one of the reasons as well that you'll get better picture quality. In the end, you will actually get a better quality because it's not having to do its gymnastics to scale. It's just going. So mine's not scaling. Mine's not downscaling because it does a bit of magic to scale it down, and it actually can, especially since it's like a live thing, it can end up just artifacting and stuff a little bit more than is necessary.
I don't know if you're still here, Dreadsky, but how are you doing today? Just checking in, making sure you heard me because I wanted to check in with you, see how you're doing. Always nice to see you, dude. Let me go through these push-ups that Adam wanted me to do and try to find this cat, and then hopefully by the time I'm done with all of that stuff, the game will be pretty much done. We're about 80% almost now, so there's about like 4 gigabytes left.
Milk says bit rate's the most important. 60 FPS is fine, which that's definitely what I found as well.
But to be fair, frame rate has a big part of it because the higher the frame rate, the more graphics power it's probably going to take.
But the bit rate makes a bigger impact on that than the FPS.
What do I want? High quality variable bit rate? They got so many different rate control patterns. Like, all I know is constant and variable. I didn't realize. Technically, variables. I like using variable. I had it on constant, but I should switch it to variable because it's
so
better.
This literally took me like weeks to nut out and figure this all out to get a value and like all these different settings that actually perfectly suited, or at least from what I've seen, suited the best for me, and what I've seen works the best for me. So it's something that you really kind of need to do a deep dive into and try and understand what each of the different things changing actually affects, so that you can change the things that are actually relevant.
I'm doing a quick little weird random test.
Oh my goodness!
Bit rate down to it.
You just turned into.
You saw that? I put my bit rate down to 100. I was like, what happened?
Yeah, you just turned into a flipping retro video game.
Blob. Yeah.
Need a tech QA stream? Yeah.
That's funny as hell, dude.
Hey, Adam, I don't know if you're still in the chat at the moment. I'm assuming you are. Someone's messaged in the Discord. They're having issues talking in the chat. Their Twitch account is verified, but they can't. Would you be able to try and troubleshoot with them? If not, don't stress. But would you be able to try and see if you can get them into the stream?
I'm gonna put my rate up to 8,000.
Yeah. I mean, I could respond to them, but I don't really know what I can. I don't know if I can do much at the moment. Also, did you say you were gonna go and do something? What are you changing?
Yeah. I put my bit rate up to 8. I put my bit rate up to 8,000 just now.
I mean, it looks
I'm
better.
like, does it?
Yeah. It does look better.
I mean, it makes sense it would. Well, let's see what happens. Maybe if I just keep it there, maybe Twitch will keep accepting it. Maybe I'll slide under the radar, dude. And my GPU didn't go up very much. I mean, it's still around that 75.
I think there's a few settings that you need to tweak to make it optimal for your setup. I would highly recommend during streams like looking up some ways to optimize your OBS setup for your PC so that you're not just like blitzing your hardware for no reason, no real gain.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's definitely true. Which I'm gonna be on that note in a second, which is upgrading my computer soon. But I gotta let me go do this stuff because that way we're not waiting too long after this. This game's almost done.
I gotta do some stuff with my chat anyway, so you go do that.
Everyone, stick around. Thanks for watching. Here's the multi-link if you guys want to check out Isaac's stream as well.
We will hopefully play Halo.
In fact, I encourage you guys to go do that now while I'm gone for a few minutes. Go check out Isaac, give him a follow if you're so inclined. And even if you're not so inclined, you can go fuck yourself. Go follow him anyway. Alright, I'll be right back.
Alright. You have no idea how to fix that? Don't worry. Don't stress at him. Has he got it set that you need a mobile phone number? As in, do I have it set like that? I've got it set as you need to be verified on Twitch. Like you need to have your, I think it's your email verified or something, so. While Aaron's away though, let's do your, Adam, let's do your, what was it? It was shower thoughts. Let's do some shower thoughts. Let's get everyone's brains pumping so we can hopefully solve the situation, shall we? Everybody, get ready. Strap in. You know you've reached adulthood when your bed is in the middle of the wall instead of in the corner. The only part of your reflection you can lick is your tongue. When you're sick, the advice you get is to literally do drugs and stay out of school. In order to fall asleep, you have to pretend to be asleep. Wow. Such shower. Many thought. Amazing. Got sexy hydration, so let's do that. Mine. If he's upgrading, get a GPU that supports the new AV1 codec. Much more quality for less bitrate. Is that an AMD thing, or is that just like a graphics card in general thing? Because I use, I've always used NVIDIA graphics cards, and one of the great things about them for streaming is the NVENC encoding. It takes a massive strain off the rest of the computer, and it makes it just everything work. Like my 1060 was able to handle so much more than it should have been able to because of the NVENC encoding. So it's pretty helpful. I think the 40 series does it now. Oh wow, late. The 4000 and the RX 7000. Right, okay. AV1 is better than NVENC. Oh, really? Well, la-di-da.
Because NVENC is also a hardware encoder, right? Like it's like an H.264 NVENC.
It's an NVIDIA. It's like built into the GPU that helps take off the load from the CPU, I think, for streaming. And on the, yeah, generally the GPU isn't used as much as the CPU for streaming. So it helps balance it better.
And somehow my GPU's being used a lot more, and I'm at freaking 70-something%.
Yeah, I mean, that could be like an overheating thing or something. I'm not sure.
I don't know, but my temps look good. I'm like, I mean, at least as of now.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And I guess I haven't actively looked like when I was encountering the issue, but anytime that I've ever decided to look at my temps, like just that's why I don't even check them anymore. Is because like I've never had an issue with my hardware overheating, even when doing like heavy video effects work and stuff. So it's like, I mean, that could be the issue, but like I guess if it had overheated and then like worn down the components or the circuits or something, maybe.
You never know.
All right, the game's launched. I'm gonna accept.
Yeah. See that. Crip says they built an airport in the time that it's taken for Halo to get Halo working.
Alright, I'm in your fire team. Let's hope this works.
Alright, I'm gonna close this stream so that I can see everything I need to see on here.
Ben, welcome in. Welcome.
Oh, you are in my fire team now. Okay, alright. Let's see what happens. So I've clicked continue. Cheap alternative for AV1 encoding is you can buy a cheap new Intel GPU as a second GPU. Yeah, that's another thing that's actually not a terrible idea to do. You can get a lesser GPU and have it as a dedicated to one specific task.
But can you use two GPUs at the same time? I know
Yeah.
you can sometimes, but I thought that they had to be like the same model or of GPU.
No. That's like back in the days of like SLI. Was it called SLI, where you like literally put them together?
Now?
I think they brought it back recently, but I don't know if it's current.
Doctor, welcome. Thank you for the change in the game category. I appreciate it.
Oh yeah, I need to do that in a second as well. Yeah, no, I had because for a very long time I had a 1030 and a 1060, and the 1060 would render my game and the 1030 would render my stream. So it can definitely be done, and it does definitely help. It does help the load.
Okay. Well, I might have to think about that then. Well, on that note, I'm thinking about getting another graphics card soon and possibly selling the one that I have, because the Radeon 7, even though it's like discontinued and stuff, it like you could still find them on eBay for about $700-800 used. So I'm thinking about trying to sell it for like $700 and then like buying a graphics card for like, I don't know, say $1,000-1,100, something maybe a little bit better.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the 7900 XT, which some people have recommended. Some people are saying the drivers suck, so I don't really know what to believe at this point. It seems like when I read online, more people are saying that it's good than bad. But it has like 24 gigabytes of video RAM on it, so it might be good for what I'm doing with like video editing and visual effects and stuff.
Sorry, which one did you say? I missed that part.
It's the, I believe it's an AMD card, and it's called the 7900 XT, and it's about, I don't know, $1,100, and it has 24 gigabytes of.
So expensive.
Or
but
no, it has
GPUs
20.
are
It has
these
20
days.
gigabytes. 20 gigabytes of video RAM.
Milk says 7900 is fine, no ray tracing though. Does anyone really actually care about ray tracing?
I mean, some people
Like, do people genuinely care about ray tracing? Like,
I mean, what does it really even do?
Like, I know what it does, and I understand it relatively well, but at the same time, if it wasn't there, I would not care. And I don't know if I have the ability to do ray tracing. I don't think I do, because I don't think I have an RTX, which I think is the model that you need when it comes to NVIDIA GPUs. But like, oh man, like, it just seems like just a dick measuring contest at that point. Like, it seems pointless. Also, why have I got my gun out? Put that away.
Okay, well, this is nice. The game's working.
Yeah, for now.
For now, yeah, I know. We're gonna play for 10 minutes and it's gonna start lagging out. But Doctor, how are you doing? Welcome in. How's it going with you? And
Whoa, bit of lag there.
yeah, I know.
That is the game, though. That's not necessarily the end of the world. Nah, I can't do that, actually. Go like this. What? What is that about? Oh, there's a bunch of ghosts here if you want one. Oh, lag. There we go. It's great, but the tech isn't good enough yet. Yeah, I think that's the main thing, right? It's like it's still a fairly new thing that like will eventually be pretty amazing, but at the moment, it's like it's just they don't have the capability like to really justify it. Do we want to do main quest or do we want to bum around?
Well, how much more main quests do we have? You said a couple hours worth. Let's alternate.
Sure.
Let's alternate. I don't care which one we start with, either main or side quest.
Oh,
Let's just do one and then do the other.
I am getting some pretty bad lag spikes.
Yeah, me too.
It's manageable at the moment, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, that's the same with me. It's like I'm still able to play at least. Unlike
oh god, that was a bad one. I would probably not have your bitrate at 8,000 for this, especially when we're having ping issues.
I turned it down to 6,500, but I'm actually thinking about turning it down even more. I think I will once we're safe here. I'm gonna change it real quick.
Alright.
I'm gonna change it down to like 3,000.
Milk says 8,000 bitrate won't help lag. Yeah, I would. I know you said you're on 65, but honestly, you probably don't need more than 4,000. That's what mine's on.
To be fair, you're the one who's hosting the game. I don't know if that makes a big difference or not.
No, because it's not peer-to-peer, so it doesn't matter. We're going to like some North American server anyway, so the better you can have it on your end, then the better it will help for you.
You're doing well, thank you for asking, Doctor. Alright.
Don't you tell me to hold still and die?
I turned it down to 3,000, so I don't know. We'll see what happens.
That should help.
Doesn't seem like it's helped too much yet, because I'm still lagging. But we'll see. Maybe it'll take a second to...
Well, mine's not lagging any more than Infinite would, really. Like, it is a little bit, but it's not.
Is it just that this game... I know you always use the term, the game's poorly optimized. Is that the issue, or is it
I mean,
like
that is a big issue. That wasn't the only issue we were facing, but that is an issue with Infinite. It's still like... Yeah, there's still a lot of things wrong with it, unfortunately. It's a great game, but there's still a lot of things wrong with it.
So whenever we go into combat, it gets considerably worse. Obviously, I mean, it makes sense.
Mine's actually handling alright at the moment. I've had like a couple little bips and bops around, but overall, now that it's settled in, it's actually not too bad.
What'd say you and your beeps and bops and bips and bops
Bips and
your
bops and boops and your bibbity bobbity boop. Yep. You got a problem with that?
Bibbity bobbity.
Bibbity bobbity, get off my property. Let's kill this guy. Got him. The grunt's just like, the brute's like, what did he throw? After I threw a grenade. There's a grenade, sir. You're gonna die. Oh, I'm gonna die, actually. Oh, I'm dead. Oh. Oh, yeah, Claire, you're right. You're right. I forgot. Alright, let's do that, then. Where is... Where am I? Damn you, human! I don't remember these brutes being so comical.
I'm dead.
I see that. Oh my goodness, he just... Wait, and now he's dead. Oh, come on.
Oh, no, thank you.
You're welcome. You just can't. You cannot damage people with vehicles in this game.
Oh, you can't?
I mean, you can, but like.
Oh, what'd you do? You did. Is this the redemption where you try to? Kill
I
me?
don't know. I don't know what you would be referring to. That seems like slander to me.
I'd like to know, so at least I have a fighting chance.
That's defamation. How dare you? I would never.
Well, I'm.
That's slanderous words. Hey!
I just worked on the set of a documentary for a few days.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it was like a lot of work for like dog shit pay, but you know.
Fun.
but it was a
that's
fun
feel right.
opportunity, and I enjoyed myself.
Well, I
And
guess
to be
it's
fair,
something.
the guy was pretty nice about it because he did just send me like $75 extra, which technically he said he wasn't giving it to me. He was like prepaying me for future handyman work that I might do for him or
I'm
something.
dead. Right.
But I was like, all right, well, if you want to send me an extra $75, you know, I'm not gonna.
Bro, you got a
I'm
rocket
not
launcher on your back. Please use it.
No, but it's out of ammo.
Oh, okay. Well, then let me respawn. Go hide somewhere for a sec.
Is there ammo for the rocket launcher that I'm able to get, or is that not possible?
I mean, it is possible. I don't know where and how, but...
Hopefully I don't die right here.
Yeah, that would suck.
Alright.
Finally! God damn it! It took like... It just couldn't hit you. There. Log has been satiated. You happy, Claire? It took like 20 minutes. Your rocket launcher was out of ammo anyway.
Oh, is it have ammo now?
No,
No.
I
I
don't
was
think you'll
always
have it at all. No, I'm just saying, like, you haven't lost anything because of that.
I still have my rocket launcher, I just have no ammo for it.
Oh, so it didn't even, like, respawn you with different weapons. I guess it only does that in, Oh, there's a rocket launcher here! You might be able to pick that up. It looks like it might have ammo in it.
Oh, yep. I got 3 of them now. Well, should we go fight those guys then, or is that the way that we've been going?
Well, I think this is the main mission, yeah. One of the main
okay.
quests. So, we may
Fair enough.
May as well do it.
So I guess you're gonna distract them, and then I'm gonna hit them in the back with the rocket launcher?
Something like that, yeah. I'm just gonna yeet stuff at him, really. There you go. I'll go over here. Yeah, that's how you do it.
Even with the lag.
Are you still getting lag?
Okay.
I'm actually doing alright at the moment. My lag's
I got
fine.
that guy 3 times with the rocket launcher, and most of his armor's off, but I'm out of rocket launcher ammo, so I'm gonna try to be careful now. I'm gonna try my best not to die.
Yeah, I just ran straight into that guy. Oh. Ow. Oh, I missed the grapple.
Oh, there's a couple of them, huh? There's a few. Oh, no, none of them died
One's
yet.
down.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, that's good.
Oh, I did something annoying there. I wasn't planning on doing. Yeah, I'm dead.
Oh, shit.
I tried to pick up the one of the barrels, one of the fusion cells, and I ended up picking up a weapon from the weapons rack, and it just really screwed me over. Oh, is this? Oh, this is.
Oh, damn.
You all good?
Oh! No, not really.
Here, I'll distract him. Oh god, this guy's like aggroed up even harder than before. This isn't even like the difficult hunters. There's some hunters called the Bond Brothers who like, or Spirit Brothers or something, who are like way stronger.
The Bond brothers?
Yeah.
Brother.
They're spirit bonded. Whatever. that's
Bond,
called.
brother.
Ah, I got him. All right, we're done. Now we can do this thing. Easy, easy clap. We did it.
Protocol's not vanished in the legend. It's sturdier than I expected.
Ooh, that's sturdy, is it?
It's funny, I just thought about something hella funny, dude. Have you ever seen that show, King of the Hill?
No, I can't say that I have.
Well,
I've heard
this
of
isn't
it.
what I was gonna, this isn't what I was gonna say, but on that note, they're coming out with the show again after all these years
Right.
on Hulu. But there's like an episode where they go to like the medieval fair or whatever, and like this, it's obviously like a bunch of employees working there, you know, but like there's a guy who like acts like he's the king or whatever, because that's like the role that he plays, but he's also like a boss or something there, and he's like totally like misogynistic, like actually is. And then Hank, like he brings his wife there, and Hank's purpose of being at that medieval fair is he's trying to land a contract to sell propane to them.
Right.
And the king's like, oh, your winch is very sturdy or something. You have a very sturdy winch. And I'm like,
You say what
I
about
just
my
thought it
wife?
was- yeah, very sturdy.
Very sturdy.
You gotta have a sturdy wench. You
I
know
mean,
what
that's exactly what I looked for when I was, looking for my wife.
on the
it'd be
dating
sturdy.
profile it said must be sturdy.
Must be sturdy.
Extra sturdy a plus.
Interesting. The structure has been activated using a protocol that's far older than anything I've ever seen.
It knows we're
Here it is.
He looked like that guy off The Good Doctor. My wife's been watching that show so much. Dude. It's actually a really good show. I used to think it was dumb as hell, but I started watching it. I was like, alright. I mean, the way that she said that line, like, she sounded just like The Good Doctor.
But it wasn't us.
Yeah, I can't say it. I've seen the actor, I think, in, like, I know, he's familiar, but I haven't seen it.
The concept is he has he's like a doctor. I think he's like a surgeon, I'm not sure, but he has autism.
Yeah.
So he's like dealing with the challenges of that, right? And then like some people like not thinking that he's all that capable because of that, which obviously isn't true.
Open the door, light bulb. Whee! Teleporter. Okay,
I'm gonna die now.
I was gonna say we probably want to wait for the light bridge, and you're just like, what's a light bridge? Whee. Up we go. See you, Sentinels. See you later. Ugh, this is the most Halo that we've been able to play in like 3 weeks.
Yeah, that's true. Wait. Oh yeah, this weekend. I'm trying to think. Yeah, so it's snowing here.
Oh yeah. It's bloody like
Yeah.
40 degrees here.
Is it winter over there then?
No,
Also-
40 degrees Celsius.
Oh, fair enough. So it's summer there?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
It's at the end of summer?
It's
or
the end
whatever?
of summer. It's supposed to be summer is supposed to be over in like a week or so, and we're getting like 40-degree days still.
I mean, to be fair, what is 40, like 70, 80 Fahrenheit?
I think it's higher than that.
Okay. Oh, is it? Like
Right.
90, maybe?
Crips, do the math. You're an American. 40
Okay,
equals
I have a rocket
104. 104 apparently.
I have a rocket launcher with no ammo.
Huh?
104, damn.
Yeah.
Okay, that is hot. That's about what we get over here during the summer.
I don't know if I can actually hurt him.
Yeah, I know, huh? It doesn't look like it's... Oh, no, it is. It's
Oh, I
just
did
slow.
hit him.
It's just he takes a lot of, he has a lot of armor, or not armor, but...
Crips says, it's hot. That's my statement. It's hot. Yeah, you're not wrong about that.
Alright, this is gonna be a tough guy. Is there a weak spot?
Well, I think we have to shoot his arms off. There's a shock rifle here, which will do some good work. Problem is, I can't even like grapple to him.
Oh, I see. His arms are the weak spot. Okay.
Yeah.
Specifically.
Ow! He just turned around and said, "No, sir, not today."
Honestly, this boss actually doesn't seem like he will be that hard. He looks, for the most part, I mean, he's definitely very dangerous, but he doesn't move very quickly, which is the benefit.
Yeah, no,
It's easy to hide from him for the most part.
I've beaten this guy on my own, and he's not super difficult. The thing that's going to be difficult is the fact that I can't shoot at him.
Right. Oh, do you have a redemption?
No, that's just how I'm playing the game.
What do you mean?
Have you not noticed that I haven't been shooting the entire time we've played this game?
You're hella dumb, dude. I know you've shot. Because I've
No.
seen you do it.
No, I haven't. I accidentally shot before. That's literally been my whole shtick. Is that I'm only punching. I think my grapple actually does damage him.
I don't know. I don't believe you.
I mean, you can look back on the VODs if you like. I've like commented on it like almost every stream as well.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, that's odd. Oh, I'm gonna die now.
Yeah, I'm dead, so you might want to get out of there. Have you not found it strange that I was dying like all the time, especially when we had bosses?
Yeah, I guess. I guess that's why you always tell me to pick up like the rocket launchers and stuff, I suppose.
Yeah, I literally say pick up the rocket launcher, I can't.
Okay, once you blow up an arm, he has like a an eye that we shoot or something.
We have to take off all 4 arms. Thank you, Adam. I know I've done one. Good luck punching this fella. Yeah, it's not going great for me. I think my electrocution grapple is doing some damage.
Oh yeah.
I actually think it's doing damage and my punch isn't. Ooh, that's a laser.
Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, grapple.
Get the hell out of
Right.
there.
I'll just be a respawn point.
Yeah. Alright. All 4 arms are off. I don't really know what that means for us now, but...
Now we shoot him in the
Yep.
dome. Right in the eyeball.
Oh, wow. Oh, I'm dead again.
Oh, rip.
He does some kind of like ground pound thing or something, and it like throws out like a beam of energy or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that's why it's so difficult for me to do anything.
I'm gonna try to get some. I gotta get some ammo though, so try to just lead him around
Yeah,
a little while.
Go, like,
I'm gonna
grab
get
one
the
of those
stock
shock rifles, yeah.
But I'd like to get ammo for my Mangler still, because it was doing pretty good. But I don't know. Oh, Sentinel Beam, is that good?
I was gonna suggest, yeah, the Sentinel Beam's not bad. It's a sustained, ow. It's a sustained beam that does alright.
Oh yeah, it does decent.
It's gonna be 25 degrees Celsius all night tonight. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I'm dead, by the way.
So it's gonna be like in the 80s all night?
Yeah, something
That's
like that.
good.
That's
That's a nice way to sleep.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Actually,
It's too warm. for
80's not that
sleep.
bad though, to be fair.
No, it's not the end of the world, but like if you don't
Sleeping
have
in that 90s sucks.
if you don't have the aircon on, like that's still pretty warm.
Does he only take damage if we hit him in the eye? Or is it just more damage? It's hard to say.
I'm not sure. I think it's only if it's in the eye.
Oh, he does. He gets a lot of damage with the eye. I gotta go get more Sentinel Beam ammo, or unless they don't have the hard light. Oh yeah, right here. Because this Sentinel Beam is really screwing him up right now.
Yeah, there's also the heat wave over here.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
Alright, well in that case. Yeet!
You get the hell out of there.
Is it gonna spawn you or? There you go. Checkpointed this as well, which is good.
Alright. We're doing pretty good. Oh, there was a checkpoint?
Yeah, it just checkpointed a second ago.
It wasn't like one of those fake checkpoints with that other boss where it would make us run out of ammo, but he would regenerate all of his health.
Yeah, that was annoying. I'm gonna die.
Are you okay? I'm gonna go get
good.
hard light
No, I'm
ammo,
good.
and it's gonna be near him, so I might die after.
Alright. I'll try and get his attention. Hey, buddy! Light bulb! Over here!
Okay, I have ammo. now.
I'm gonna die. Oh my goodness. Okay, I survived.
Okay, if I can, okay, yeah. Let's try to keep him right there. Oh, I'm dead again. I'm dead.
You're dead? What did he do?
He blasted me with his laser. I only get like a small opportunity to shoot him before he starts shooting me with his laser. And I get greedy with damage sometimes.
Hey, buddy, look at me.
Shit, he might kill me. Yeah, I'm dead.
Oh, bad time for you to die. I was trying to get his attention. I was right next to him. Sorry, I survived.
Alright. He's almost dead.
Yeah, he's pretty hurt. Oh, that's gonna kill me. Yeah. I had nowhere to hide. I'm dead. Alright, I'm back.
Saving checkpoint. Good. Adjutant resolution.
Ah!
I'm grabbing ammo. Alright. Yeah, do exactly what you're doing. And then by the time he gets... Yeah.
Hey, Lightbulb! Sup, dumbass?
Oh, I got him. I was
Yeah,
teasing him
he's
for a second.
pretty
He
much
wasn't
dead.
moving. I'm dead.
Oh
I'm
god!
Dead.
Oh yeah, and he just after he
died?
killed
Oh.
you, after he killed you, he just snapped straight
That
to me and
grin.
killed me in like 2 seconds.
That's alright. Hopefully he's almost dead still. I mean, either way, it wasn't that bad, but...
Yeah, well it
I-
has
That
checkpointed. a
Sentinel
couple
Beam was
times.
doing really well. Okay. Yeah, he's almost dead still.
Oh, just got out of that one.
did that ground pound thing again or whatever.
Yeah, I jumped right up into his face, and then he decided to zap me real hard, surprisingly.
Yeah, it only takes damage in the eye, I think. Hard to say for sure, but...
Oh, what the hell?
Oh. He's gonna die right now.
It is?
I'm gonna die. No, he's dead.
Yay! Alright, we probably should do the thing over here.
I want to get... Hold on, wait. Let me grab my mangler back.
Alright,
Unless it's
you
not
do that.
here anymore. Alright, I got it.
Let's shut it down then. Shut it down!
I have good news and bad news. Okay, straight to the bad news. A lot. I count 9, no, 10 spires. More being deployed all the time.
Which one is it? 9 or 10?
Not yet, at least.
Well, she said more being deployed all the time, so obviously it started as 9 and went to 10
Which
as
could
she
have
was
been like
saying.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, no, 15, no, actually it's 6, no, it's 20.
27 spires!
Actually, it's 100. I was wrong.
Here's more bad news. I can't shut it down exactly. But I can remove it from the network. Of course, I can find the source of the attack. I just need to wait.
Okay, she is so annoying.
Come on. It's me.
Yeah.
Infiltrate
Like, even
Yeah,
though
there was-
she's the same voice actor and everything, she's just annoying.
I think she knows I'm
The same voice actor as who? Cortana?
1 second.
Yeah.
Get it?
Okay. And she does. I didn't really think about that, but yeah, she does sound like her. So they use the same voice actor for a different AI character.
Offline wasn't such a great
Well, it's... This whole AI character was literally designed on Cortana. That's why she looks
Oh,
and
okay.
sounds and basically is Cortana. She just is like the base model with
All these weird like.
the stuff that
like-
she needed to destroy stuff, the weapon or whatever, or the Cortana.
Game over.
I mean, the
I don't
thing
know.
is, we don't even need to get in the Pelican. We literally could just base jump and survive.
Right.
It's happened in multiple different Halo games. Where there's one where he literally falls from space and survives.
This is why he had to get in the Pelican. Because he destroyed that place.
I
Or no?
guess, yeah. I mean, I feel like he was probably out of the blast zone because it was mainly up the top, but yeah.
Wait. You said we could bust out the campaign in a couple hours. We got 10 spires we got to go to.
No, I said
source of the attack.
I said a couple of hours fairly loosely, and then I corrected myself a couple streams.
Oh, fair enough.
Kinda seems like it. Oh, wait. You're being sarcastic. He's fun. I like him.
This is a punishment, right? Yep, this is death.
Everything's fine. What do you mean?
Who says yep when they're about to die? Yep. Yep.
Th-
Like just
this-
so like it doesn't matter. Yep. You gonna die? Yep.
Apparently, this guy.
But then again, I have a pet peeve of saying yep when when an answer deserves a yes or a no, and somebody just says yep, and I'm all okay.
Yep.
I don't know why it's like a weird pet peeve of mine.
Look at that black screen. Oh, here we go.
Master Chief's like, wake up, asshole! Why are you taking a nap for? We got.
Yeah, come on, man.
I was taking a damn nap. You woke me up. You hear me?
We'll run away together.
Yeah, we'll run away together, get married, have kids.
Run off into the sunset. Alright, that was a main story mission, so let's see what we've got now. Oh, okay, so we're on this island, so we have to do these now. So let's get rid of these AA batteries.
Are we? Is the other map? We can't return to it anymore. Is that what that was?
I think for this section we're sort of locked into this part, because if you look on the map, we're on like a segregated island. I don't know if there's like ways off until we fly off in the Pelican. Like once we take out the AA guns, then we can do that again.
Alright.
I'm gonna die. Yeah, I'm dead. Milk. I'm home. How's the Halo? Well, it's good to hear that you're home. It's not bad. It's actually working. It's not like lagging us out all the time. It's not lagging much more than it normally would, being Halo Infinite. So it should be bearable. I say
Well,
that.
to
It
be
just
fair,
lagged a
when
bit,
we
though.
first started playing the campaign, I didn't get any lag really, and then all of a sudden I just decided it wanted to be laggy after a few times of playing.
Yeah, I don't know. But it's working and it's bearable at the moment, so if we can, we'll just try and get the campaign done, I think.
Yeah, I think that's the safest bet. I don't mind doing some more side missions, but I think it's good that we're progressing the campaign a little bit more, so at least we know we should be able to finish the campaign at some point.
Yeah, I think we probably, do make the campaign more of a focus.
Especially with how many streams we've had in a row of, like, the game just not wanting to work properly.
Yeah.
The only way up is through a grab lift below.
Am I hitting that guy? Oh yeah, there we go.
Turn it on.
Oh god, okay, I'm dead. Oh, you're getting
Okay,
shot at by a lot of people.
And
here.
I'm lagging out so bad, I can't even do anything. There we go. Good old Halo.
Well, try again.
Good old Halo.
You thought getting the game to work was the campaign? Yeah, that was the real campaign we were doing. This is just this is the just chatting part here.
That's the part they don't tell you about the game, is the higher difficulty that you choose in game, the more lag that they throw at you. That's how they make the game more difficult.
And if you put it on legendary, like you have to reinstall the game every time.
Yeah. It literally, on legendary, it plays back at 10 frames per second.
Oh, I would literally rather just play anything else.
Funny problem, Chief. You need a way to get inside the AA gun. Look around.
Oh, that's a turret. Ah, what? Oh, what the hell? I just like teleported around a bunch of times.
And now I'm out of ammo too. I might need to get ammo before we.
Whoa, you died quick. I tried to get in that turret and throw the guy out, and it just kept teleporting me from one side to the other and didn't actually do anything. Legendary, you die, you need to buy a new PC to restart. No, Legendary, you die in the game, you die in real life. He has shield? Yeah, but you're still supposed to be able to, like, get in.
Yeah, the only reason you die.
Well,
in real
have
life
they?
is
I guess
legendary.
maybe they have changed it in Infinite. Maybe maybe you literally have to punch out the shield to be able to get it. I mean, that would make sense, but I guess the previous installments, those shade turrets didn't actually have, like, that's the part that they weren't shielded at, was the side compartments. Oh, God, what? I'm getting hurt. I just yeeted to the sky.
Guess I'll give up my mangler. I really don't want to, though. God.
Right,
Dude,
bitch.
I need to get another gun. This is...
Whoa! How the... What the... Hello? That... The Jackal's shield just flipped my ghost somehow.
Ah! I'm dead.
Oh, okay, well. I guess I'll wait here for a second then. I need to get rid of that turret. Oh, there's people there. This is not the way we do it. Oh, I have grenades down. Okay, good. Eat that.
Pretty much in ammo again. There's a sniper across the way there.
Yep.
Doesn't seem like the needler hits him from this far away. That's ridiculous. There's like an
Oh, the
invisible
needle
wall.
is like real short range.
Yeah, but you would think it would at least one would still hit him.
Nope. Because it's a homing weapon, so if they make it too long range, then it would just be OP as hell. The vehicle is damaged! Bang! Yeah, I don't think it matters in that instance, though. Oh my goodness, there's so many guys with stalker rifles. Okay, I think I'm out of line of sight for now. Sometimes you don't regen shield when you're in a ghost. I don't really know.
But I'm gonna
what
die
settings
probably. I'm just letting you know now that the likelihood of me dying is very great.
I mean, at any given time, that statement is true, so makes sense. Oh, I just ran over a dude with an energy sword. I can take that. I'm allowed to. Ah! The hell?
Oh my god, I'm gonna die.
Oh, I'm running into the bodies of, like, grunts and stuff, and they're flipping my bloody ghost. But, like, their bodies are literally making me flip.
Yeah, I found a decent rifle, the Commando.
Yeah,
Good
come
one.
on, that's a good one.
Yeah, it's pretty powerful.
Oh, you got him. Alright, there's a sword in there somewhere, isn't there? I ran over a dude in here that had a sword. Well, good thing I got out of that ghost.
Oh, sniper.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the sword that was here so I can eventually go and deal with him. Huh? Pick it up. Did you get him?
I don't know. I don't think so. Oh. Yeah,
There's a
I think I
shotgun.
just got him with a grenade, actually.
The sword's gone! Oh, that's so disappointing. I don't know where it is. Oh. That calls the elevator. Well, we need to go up to this cannon.
Oh, I don't think I told you this one, since we haven't streamed it in a few weeks, is, I just got a gig as a YouTube content manager for a partnered streamer.
Oh, okay, nice. What does that entail?
Well, we're kind of, like, just testing the waters now, but essentially, editing a different, like, compilation of videos, like, the editing is, like, really low amount of work, I think. It should be, like, relatively simple editing because the way he, like, labels his streams and, like, does 15-minute dumps to his hard drive whenever there's something useful and, like,
So I think he has the organization aspect pretty well done in a way where it won't be too hard for me. Like, I'm not gonna have to go back and watch the whole VOD or anything like that. The only thing I'll have to go back and scrub through the VOD for and watch parts of is to find gameplay footage as B-roll probably sometimes. But essentially we're starting with a 5-minute review video. So he does a thing on Sundays, it's called Tryout Day. And he like plays like a few different games, I guess, or whatever, I don't know. So one of the games he played, I guess maybe for the first time recently, was Xenonauts. One of the Xenonauts games or whatever. I don't know anything about those games personally as of right now, but he played the game for an hour. And I guess this is something he does regularly. He plays the game for an hour for the first time. And then he talks about what he liked, what he disliked, and, you know, the strengths and weaknesses of the game, and like maybe the state of the game a bit or whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and right now he's aiming for like 5-minute videos for those.
Yeah.
Which may or may not work. I would like to see him get a little more in depth with what he talks about maybe, but then again, I haven't really listened to all of the stuff he sent me yet, so maybe he did. To be fair, I'm not saying he didn't, you know, but I would like to see. 5 minutes just seems very short for like. But then again, he only
For a
played the
review
game for an
though,
hour.
for a review, if he's doing reviews, that's fairly standard. Like a normal, if you're doing other like normal YouTube videos, you're looking at like 8 to 15 minutes roughly, sometimes up to 20 minutes. But if it's like a concise review, people don't often want to be watching for like 10 minutes to learn about the game. They'd rather.
Yeah, and that's what
learn
I'm
all about
wondering
5
because
minutes.
I agree. I think that I agree with you. Is what I'm trying to say. I think that I agree with you because I think that I've seen like reviews are fairly short. Like maybe
Yeah,
even
mostly,
like even
yeah.
if they are longer, they're like maybe 8 to 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But usually probably closer to the 5 to 6 maybe. But that being said, I talked to a good friend of mine who's also a streamer, and like, you know, we enjoy talking about this stuff. Sometimes we just get on stream and get on Discord and like chat about stuff like this or whatever. And his outlook on it was he would like to personally see people get more in depth because 5 minutes doesn't feel like it's enough time to really get into anything. So it's like, I don't know, I could kind of see both sides of it. You know what I mean? Like why it might be beneficial to be a little bit longer.
Well,
I'm not saying it should be 20 minutes, but maybe 10, 15 minutes. But then again, maybe that's stretching it too thin, and it's like, well, how much stuff can you really even talk about in 15 minutes? I don't know.
They're essentially two different types of contents and two different types of audiences. Like
Right.
literally, if you're going for an in-depth look at something that's going to be like 10 to 15 minutes or something, or maybe 20 minutes, whatever, you're looking at a completely different audience to somebody that just wants to essentially get the cliff notes of the game that they might be interested in, but they don't want to spend like 10 minutes, 15 minutes
That's
getting
fair.
into depth. They just want to be like, oh yeah, what's, you know, the cliff notes about this game? Will I like it?
Yeah, see, this is why I'm enjoying talking about this with different people to get different points of view, and I think you're right. I think that 15 minutes is probably more like an analysis, or like you said, more of an
Yeah,
in-depth.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, if you're wanting to like, yeah, really like talk about a specific aspect, or like talk as someone that, you know, let's say it's a new installment in a series, and like you really want to break it down, what the differences are, what the nuances are, you know, what you like and dislike about it more thoroughly. You can do something like that, but
Did you see that?
just
that
review.
That freaking grenade hit that, those little things that you could throw that are like bricks of like different types of energy that you could throw at enemies.
Yeah, the fusion coils.
These
Yeah.
things. Dude, I think it was the blast coil in particular. Like, I threw a grenade at the enemy and the grenade blew up, and the blast coil, it was like a rocket, dude. It went straight up into the air and then exploded.
Yeah, they do that. I didn't see it, but I have certainly seen that before. It's quite entertaining.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell? No, but I was listening to what you were saying too. And, yeah, and that's also where I guess maybe it's good to get creative depending on the type of content to
Oh.
get creative with how you title it, right, and your thumbnails and everything. So that's
Oh, gee, I'm dead.
That's gonna be a lot of my work, I think, is like figuring out how to thumbnail it, how to meta tag it, how to title it,
Well, what
and
are you?
doing some editing.
One of your most difficult jobs is going to be, because it's going to be like, it's almost going to be like a supercut at that point if he's doing like, because you're saying he plays it for an hour and he gives you that footage. Does he also
So-
do then like a voiceover as well?
That's what he did. So he did it. That was his train of thought. Is he did a voiceover with the green screen in the background. Although he keyed out the background, but I told him I think I would prefer to have it with the green screen in the background. So I
Well,
might
then
have him
you can
resend
key
it.
it out. Makes it easier for you to have the green screen. No?
I think I'm gonna have to have him resend it to me
Right.
because I don't know how to integrate gameplay footage with that either. Without, I guess I could key out the black background, but the.
Oh,
it'd be so
has
much
he? So he might have like he might have exported it with a transparent alpha, but then did he export it in like an MP4 or something that's not actually doesn't actually keep alpha values?
Yeah, exactly. I
I'm
think it's an
dead.
MP4. What codecs keep alpha values?
I can't remember off the top of my head. I remember going through that same issue when looking at like different overlays and stuff to have on my stream. MP4s don't work. I think there might be a. I can't remember if there's a way to do it, or if it's just. I'd have to look it up. I don't remember the specifics, but I'm pretty sure MP4s don't keep alpha values when it comes to keep making a transparent background. Pretty sure it just turns it to black.
Yeah, so because I would like to have some parts of the video where it shows him in the corner there. I think. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to just use just the voiceover and have gameplay footage, right? Like, it would be nice to have him pop up in the beginning of the video or a couple times throughout, right? So,
Yeah.
I think that I'm going to have to either try to key out the black background, as odd as that sounds, and I don't know how it's going to work or if it's going to work at all because chances are he's wearing some black and stuff.
Exactly.
but-
I was gonna say it's doable, but yeah, green is something that's not very common, especially in skin
Right.
tones and stuff like that. But black, run
If
into a
it's a
lot more
different
problems.
shade, I don't. Well, black is inherently different than a color, right? Because it's a
But it's a shade of
Wait,
every
which one
color.
is it? Black is a shade of every color, and white is devoid of color. Is that what it is?
Well, I think if you look at it from like just a pure like color wheel perspective or whatever, I don't know if that's the right phraseology, but the top of every color, the brightest value of every color is white, and the darkest color of value of every color is black.
Right, and I think that the top of the value being white on every color signifies like if you were to put the saturation of that color to 0%, right? I don't know.
I
Maybe
think it'd be
not.
the brightness more than the saturation, or the gamma value.
Or they call it a hue, right? Hue is like shade of color. Or no, wait, which? Yeah, now
Hue-
we're getting
hue
very
is,
technical on colors right now.
Hue is like the it's
It's like the shade, right? Like this.
Yeah,
like you have
yeah.
different shades of red or different shades of green.
Yeah,
'Cause, like,
for lack
so
of a
if it's
better
a
word,
different-
yeah.
I don't know how it would work with black and grays in particular, but I know, like, for example, if you have a green screen
Oh.
and you're wearing green, but the shade of green that you're wearing is at least somewhat different of a shade than the green screen, then you're usually okay, depending on
Yeah,
which
depending
process
on
you
what
use.
you set the green screen to, because you can tweak the values of it, but it will usually end up like fading the color, if that makes sense. Like, because it's taking out that specific green, but that specific
Right.
green is still at least partially present in the green that you've got, if that makes sense. So you're dimming,
Yeah.
you will be dulling it a bit. I'm dead, by the way. I just died.
I don't mind dulling a color,
Oh.
as long as it doesn't like create a sliver or a hole or a fuzz. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
That would be my biggest concern. If the color dulls, like, who cares? No one cares about what the color of his shirt is, right? But like, if he has like a sliver or like a hole in him or something, then that might be a little bit weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, your best bet would just be, because to get to that stage where he sent it to you transparent, he would have had to chroma key it anyway. So you may as well
he
just
used
get
a
him
filter.
a filter.
So I think he just did like whatever software he used, and I don't know what it would have been. I mean, it might have been OBS. Maybe he probably recorded it in OBS and used the chroma key filter.
So he doesn't have a green screen, or?
No, but you still use a green screen, right? Like, you know how oh, okay, well, I don't know if you played around with OBS's green screen features or not, because I know you don't stream with a green screen, so I don't know if you know
I've seen,
the
like,
technicalities of...
I haven't seen OBS as one. I know XSplit and a few other programs do stuff. They're not bad, but as long as you're not moving around much, they're not too bad, but they're, yeah, they can get a bit choppy and not great.
Well, so what he does probably, I'm guessing, and I'm going to clarify this with
exploded.
him, is he probably records the video in OBS and uses the green screen filter. So what I told him is I said, I'd rather you just send it to me without the filter.
Yeah.
The filter is essentially like like when you go to your camera, like on OBS, you could right click on it and you could add filters, right?
Yeah.
And that's like, you're familiar with that. So there's the chroma key filters in there, and like there's a few different values you can change, like, you know, different slide bars or whatever. It's fairly basic, but it does the job, and you can tweak it. And, you know, I say if you're having issues with it, it's probably your lighting more than anything. You know what I mean? But to be fair, you are right. You don't have as much control as, say, like an editing software, right? Like if I use DaVinci Resolve, I could get very technical and particular with it, you know, and I can really fine-tune it.
Yeah, because you're doing it live as well, like with OBS, which you want to avoid doing, especially if you're doing it as a video anyway. You really do want to avoid. Well,
oh yeah,
you can, because it's doing it's doing everything on the fly.
He did his commentary off stream. I don't know if that's what you're meaning, but like, I mean, he gave some commentary, like tied it in during the stream, obviously, because that's like his tryout thing. But like, I think after the stream was over and he ended the stream, then he made a recording, because he generally doesn't record his streams, I don't think, in full.
Yeah.
He just does like 15-minute. He has like a thing on his stream deck, like where if there's like interesting stuff during a part of the stream that ties into the video that he's thinking about making, then he'll press a button and then it'll do a 15-minute dump onto the hard drive, and then you go back through that 15 minutes, right, and you figure out, and he'll label the stream at the same time, so that there's a point of reference, right? So that being said, he records the voiceover part after the stream is over, but I think he does it through OBS, I'm guessing.
Yeah, so what I mean by like doing it live in that sense is that the filter applies to the live input of the video. Oh, fuck off, really? So instead of like you taking the video and then afterwards then applying filters and tweaks and stuff, he's doing it on the in signal rather than the out signal, if you understand what I'm saying there.
Wait, repeat that one more time. I'm sorry. I was trying to stay away from this guy, and I'm trying to also respawn you. Are you respawn? Okay.
I'm respawn you.
Repeat that one more time.
So if you're doing it, like if you're recording it through OBS and you're applying the filter via OBS, then the filter is applying itself on the signal on the way in to OBS, rather than recording the whole footage and then putting any tweaks and filters and stuff on the completed footage at the end.
It also gives you less leeway in general, I think.
Because if something happens, because it's doing it live, because it's going on the in signal, then if something happens that you don't like or whatever, you can't really tweak it. Like it's already happened. It's baked in at that point. It's still it's great for efficiency and stuff. Absolutely.
Right.
But and there's nothing wrong with it. Don't get me wrong.
Being out a green screen background is probably so quick and easy with the software I have too. Like, and it could be properly done, right? Like you're saying, I could tweak it. I could really make it look good, and I could probably find one that works, because he probably doesn't change his lighting very much, right? It's probably like the same lighting setup and everything every time he streams. Yeah. Same green screen background. So all I have to do, right, is make a project file, out a green screen background on one of those shots, and then I just copy and paste that every time, right? Or put the stuff into that project file or whatever.
Yeah.
And then it's like always just like point and click. It's just easy to do.
Yeah. Pretty much, yeah. But if he's
you
trying
good
to
at that?
get stuff like from the stream, like specifically in the stream, then yeah, his way, that way is gonna always
Is
be
the only way.
better for that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because otherwise you'll be streaming with a green screen, like you literally won't have any of it keyed out to the live
Yeah, that would
audience,
be
so-
crazy. Could you imagine?
But yeah, you're
Oh my
probably
God.
you're probably better to just get the raw input and then you do any keying or rotoing or anything like that after the fact. You'll probably have an easier time.
Right. That's what I'm gonna do. In fact, I think I'm gonna hit him up in a minute here before he starts streaming for the day and be like, "Hey, can you send me that voiceover footage, but with the green screen instead?" Because I do want to get working on it soon, but shit. All right, I am really having a hard time right now.
Yeah, I was having some trouble before as well.
I'm having a really hard time.
I'm surviving though. I need some grenades or something. Oh, this guy's here.
Oh, you know what? Crap. I set down a weapon with no ammo and I think it's gone permanently now.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Well, I did that before and it didn't, with the mangler, and it was still there.
Oh, come on! I just got absolutely blasted directly in the face by one of the hunters. I'm dead.
Alright, well, I'm gonna try to get out of
There's
here.
the other one.
Is this our objective? It is, huh?
Yeah. We have to, like, press a button to open it, though.
Oh, this is a nice little spot. If we go up here, we can get them from above, but I guess it
Well,
doesn't
you
help
can.
too much. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, they just, like, keep dead-eyeing me with that fuel rod. Surprise! Oh, I'm lagging out real bad. Okay, there we go. I'm out. Alright, there's a plasma. What? Oh, it's a plasma pistol, not a plasma grenade. Okay, misread that situation. Are you like up there shooting down or something? I'm just. Oh, you're right there. Okay, this is dangerous. Having us both right here. All right, there's some more grenades. He's just deflecting all the grenades. He's just
Oh,
slapping
one's
them
dead.
with his shield. Oh, nice. Oh my goodness, how accurate was that? Oh, good, he's dead. Alright.
Good.
Okay. Let's do a scan. We have to go in here. Oh, there's a rocket launcher in here. Come grab this.
Okay.
We could use that for the next boss, which is probably going to be in the AA gun, maybe? I don't know if there's a boss
Okay,
in each one of them or not. Ooh, there's a
I was
gravity
just
hammer
in-
here as well. I can use this, actually. This is a melee weapon.
This is a melee.
Yeah. You
A
grabbing the rocket
melee.
launcher?
Where's it at?
Well, it's not up there. It's down in the cave where I said it was. Oh, well. No, I don't think you can actually get out now. Well, you can jump off the sides. But too late now. You took too long.
I'm on it. The lockdown's probably going to trigger again. Don't worry, we'll be out of here in
Well, that didn't work.
Oh man. Oh.
gonna make for food? Gotta figure something out to eat.
Yeah, skip to the pointy end of the conversation. I want to blow this place up.
Spartan killers?
Cool.
Really? Everyone is trying to kill you. I'm done here. Now it's your turn.
Alright.
Okay. Oh, there's a core that we have to...
I exposed the gun's destroy it and
There we go. Okay, I think we probably want to get out of this thing that's exploding. Yep! I thought I jumped, but I was obviously still in it.
Wait, there's. Why is there still a check marker? Is that just one that you placed? Or
Yeah,
is
that's
that...
one that I set.
Okay.
Alright, I'm going to set the next waypoint marker, but we will have to wrap up, I think, especially since it's so far away. If it was closer, I'd be like, let's push it a bit, because it took so long to start the actual Halo game play, but I think we will have
That's
to
all good.
wrap it up there. At least we got it. At least we got some gameplay in at all, and it seems to be working all right. Like, it's lagging a little bit here and there, but that unfortunately is the nature of Halo Infinite.
Plus, I
but
think
all in all, it is working. So
I think I'm gonna probably end up reformatting my C drive, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna reformat it and reinstall this, but we'll see what happens. It just depends on if I find the time for it. I mean, it's really not a time-consuming thing. It takes like an hour. But my main thing is just trying to go through all my files and see what I need to like back up and what I don't need to.
yeah, it's just a pain. It's just annoying, finicky.
I mean, yeah, it is kind of a pain, but man, I mean, it's satisfying. Like, especially when you're having issues and then like you reformat it and like, I guess there's no guarantee that that'll fix the issues, but I have a feeling it will, and I'm like, I feel like it's just gonna be so satisfying to not have as many problems. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know.
I mean, it does help.
Because if something's stressing out my memory to 99%, I mean, that can't be good for the hardware either, I'm guessing, for those memory cards.
No, probably not. I mean, even memory can overheat. It's not very common, I don't think so, but even memory can overheat, so...
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I was curious as to if I had a bad RAM stick or something, but MemTest 86 came back okay. So I don't know. It's very odd. And it's hard to, like, reproduce the problem when MemTest is running because, like, literally restarting my computer is what fixes the issue, but you have to restart your computer and boot from a USB drive to run MemTest. So it's like...
Right.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know if that matters, but it feels like it could.
Yeah, I'd recommend getting searching up a couple of different stress tests, for like CPU, GPU, memory, or whatever. I don't know.
I have one for the GPU, but yeah, I could find some for the memory and stuff.
Whatever. I'm sure there's you're best to do a bit of research into it. I know that there's some things out there that will do like a benchmarking or a stress test or whatever for the whole computer, and then you can help, can try and figure out what's failing, when and why, and you can...
See, that's the thing is, I don't know that it's really a hardware issue. I mean, it could be, and that's my train of thought, like, is it bad RAM, what? But, like, it seems like that it's either a software issue or, like, some kind of process running in the background. I don't know, it's so odd. I mean, who knows?
Yeah, well,
I
if
could
you
have
do the
installed something
format-
and it just like
If you do the format and that doesn't fix it, then that rules out software. So-
right, unless there's some stability issue with Windows, but it doesn't seem like other people are all having the same issue as me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if that was the case, you'd have more issues in general, and other people would specifically be having the issue as well, generally.
Right. Although that being said, it did seem like a lot of people online were reporting the issue with the DCOM service processor running high usage. So, who knows?
But let me guess,
Hard
they
to
didn't
say.
they didn't say that they had any solutions. Just everyone had problems.
Well, they had like a checklist of things to do, and it like involved like some of the stuff like restrict what programs start up at launch, and what processes start up at launch to just like Windows processes. So I did all that, and that didn't seem to fix it. And then,
Right.
like I said, the other solution that some people reported was unplug all of your external USB devices. I'm like, yeah, tough luck. Like that, like I'm gonna, you know what I mean? Like, I guess if I unplugged one USB device and somehow that solved the problem, then I could be like, all right, maybe that one device is causing an issue. But like that doesn't seem like a permanent fix. You know what I mean? That shouldn't be an issue. Having
Yeah.
a USB device plugged into your computer, like that's what a computer is designed for, is to take USB.
Oh, another thing that might be worth looking into, because I only just sort of became aware of it recently. Do you know what power supply you've got, like what wattage power supply you've got, and how much your components collectively draw from the power supply?
I mean,
Because
that's
that's
a good question.
It might be because I built my own PCs for like 10 years, and I built this one as well, and I always knew that obviously higher wattage is going to be better, and I want to get a good brand and stuff. But I only just recently even thought that, like, oh wait, different components draw different wattage, more components draw more wattage.
Right.
And if it's not supplying enough power, then it's actually can be very harmful to the components as well as
Well,
underperform.
So what? I mean, I know that the GPU, CPU, the motherboard, maybe are all going to require certain power levels, right? Depending on how they're running, right? But I mean, is that true of like hard drives too? Like, at
Yeah,
what extent?
like
is that?
anything. Like hard drives, RAM, motherboard, CPU, GPU, yeah, pretty much. Even like an optical drive, they won't draw much. And there's a site that I literally went to recently that's like a wattage
That'll
calculator,
calculate it.
and it will literally tell you like model specific. It won't tell you. It'll. There's like a variance. It's like between 50 and 100 watt. Like mine was between 600 and 700, and I've got a 650 watt power supply. So, I was a little more cautious on it as well. So mine is just fine. But
Yeah, I'll have to look into it, because when I first built the computer, I forgot exactly which research I did, but I think what I did was I defaulted to buying like a little bit higher wattage one, because I knew that could be an issue, right? Like it could fry components and stuff possibly, and also
if you've
wanted
got
to be... Yeah.
if you've got a 700 or above, I would almost certainly say that you're almost definitely fine. But if
Right.
it's a 650 or below, I would. I don't know. If it's a 600 or below, you probably have some problems, potentially.
I'll tell you right
because-
now. Oh, it's 750.
Oh, you're fine then. That shouldn't be an issue then.
And it's a good brand of power supply too. I mean, I guess there also could be a fault with the power supply. You never know, right? But like, it's PC Power and Cooling is the brand.
Right. I've not heard of
It's,
them specifically, but
Yeah, they're pretty reputable. I mean, it has to be a high quality product, but I mean, that would be something to look into too. Is the power supply actually producing the 750 watts that it's supposed to, or not?
yeah, and I think there's programs that can tell you that as well. How much each component is
thank you.
drawing and stuff. So
Yeah.
just another avenue to suss out.
All right. Well, we'll see
But,
what
yeah.
happens.
That's all troubleshooting that you'll want to do. But yeah, I think I'll have to head off for now. Yeah, start wrapping up the stream. I think we're on for next week. I know my friend has a wedding. I think that's on the Saturday. I'll let you know. We should. I
Okay.
think we're on for next week, but don't quote me on
Well,
that.
so I don't think that the RNG welcome in. I'll do those in a second. How are you? Welcome, welcome. I just wanted to bring this up too because I don't think it'll cause an issue, but I want to bring it up ahead of time. So like, if it does start to become an issue, we can talk about our schedule more. Because I have this seasonal job that I just got. I mean, I'm doing the background check and everything. I'm assuming that I'm pretty much hired at this point, essentially, based on what they've told me. And it's weekends, so essentially I'd be flying out on Fridays, which, like I said, might not necessarily interfere. It just depends on what time I fly out to. Like, if I'm flying out in the morning, or like, that's fine, right? As long as I have enough time to get to the airport.
Yeah.
Like, I could still easily do the co-stream and, like, have my stuff already ready to go for the airport and then just, like, leave to the airport after the stream. But that being said, every Tuesday, I believe, is when they're going to book my flights.
Right.
So this coming up weekend, I'm not going out of state, so I don't have a flight. But the following weekends, I am going out of state.
Worst comes to worst, like, there's no reason. There's no reason I can think of that we couldn't just switch the day. Like,
well, that's what I was gonna suggest.
Switch a Tuesday for a Friday or something.
Yeah, and that'll just probably be few and far between. And this is a seasonal job, so it's like 11 weekends, I believe. So it's not gonna be like for a long time. But I'm thinking like most of the time we should still be able to do the stream as usual. But if not, like, I should get my flight information on Tuesdays, and as soon as I get my flight information for that week, then I'll like hit you up and let you know if we're good or not, essentially.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think, like, if it's something that's going to be reoccurring, it's probably safer to just be like, let's just change the day, just completely, just
well, that's fine with me.
Just switch the day. But
well,
if
that's completely fine with me. But let's wait a week or two to see what.
Yeah,
happens,
I'll find out.
Because I don't even really have any idea at this point. You know what I mean? Let's wait until I'll know. Like, for example. No, next weekend I'm not going out of state either, actually. I think it's the weekend of the 11th. So, I'll, like, for example, on March 7th, I should have my flight information for March 10th or whatever. So, like, at least for that week, let's just play it by ear.
Yeah.
And then see what happens, and then, like, if it's, you know, and then go from there, I think. I think that's the best option. Because I'm not opposed to switching the day. There's really no reason I wouldn't want to switch a day. I'm fine with that completely, but I just don't think there's any point of doing that if we don't have to.
If it's not going to interfere, then it's better to stay the way it is. But if it is going to be annoying, like, just even if it's going to be on and off or awkward in whatever way, it's probably easier to switch. But if it's not going to interfere, then yeah, don't switch it.
Okay, so we'll see when. Like I said, that's not until my first weekend out of state is the 11th, I think, so, or the 10th. So.
Yeah.
We'll see. Alright, well, have a good one. I'll see you next week then, maybe.
Yeah, I'll keep in touch. I'll let you know. We'll see how we go.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, see ya.
Alright, have a good one.
Alright, now that that absolute lunatic is off the line, we can talk. We can have real talk. Hope everyone enjoyed the stream. I finally got some Halo working after like literally an hour and then like the 2 or 3 weeks before that as well. Adam, your art goblin is up to level 7 painting and a level 3 career. Very tasteful. Does that mean they can do like proper paintings now? Like they can do, what was it, like they can do portraits or different things? I don't remember. I don't remember what it was specifically. And the level 3 career, does that mean they get a raise? I can't wait to get the murder cubes in. I've got an idea for some murder cubes. It's gonna be great. I don't remember if I talked about it on the stream or not, or if that was through the Halo Discord session. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was great finally getting back into the game. I know it's not necessarily everyone's cup of tea, but you know, no game ever is. So I think we will start to make a point to actually do the campaign stuff now, though. We'll try and sort of tick this game off and then move on to another one. As much as I'm like, I'd be perfectly happy to just go around and like just tick all the different things off the map, just because I'm enjoying playing it. But I think it's probably about time we sort of really do the beeline and finish that one up, and then move on to the next thing, which will probably be squadrons. I think that's the idea for the next one. But yeah, schedule-wise, coming up. I do need to inform people about a time. When is it? So, schedule-wise coming up. Anyway, I'll do this part. We've got nothing over the weekend as usual. I don't stream over the weekend. Monday, open TTD. Hopefully building the Mega Rail in that stream. We should be getting to 2021 by then, so we should be able to build it. Tuesday is the Skyrim stream. I've added a couple mods to make our life quicker and a lot easier, so that we don't have to grind as much and as hard, so that we can get our smithing up a bit quicker. And finally become the strong boy we were always meant to be. Wednesday, we're back in House Flipper, creating the almighty licorice all sorts, all around the globe. Gonna be just really giving the people what they want. I'm sure they'll agree with that once I destroy their houses. Thursday, we have finished Portal. We finished Portal 2 last night. We portaled to the moon. We did it all. We took a little bit, probably longer than I would have liked, just because I was blind in some sections apparently. But you know, we got it done in about the same time that a stream would take these days anyway, which is like almost 3 hours at this point. But we got there. That was really fun. It's actually really fun. Portal 2 speedrun? Yeah, speedrun, that's right. It only took us like... How many hours did it take us? It was probably about 2.5 hours each for 3 streams. So, 7.5 hours? What's the how long to beat? How long to beat Portal 2? How long does it say? Retro, welcome! How you doing? It's retro time! 8.5 hours length. I did it in 7.5 hours. Speedrun confirmed. We did it. We bloody well did it. Main story, average, 8 hours and 51 minutes. Actually, I think we did even less than that, because I think we were probably close to like 7 hours, because we had a decent amount of chatting at the start and end of the stream. So I feel like we did alright there. I'm good. How is everyone else? I'm personally pretty good. We just had a bit of Halo. It took us about an hour to get it actually up and running, but we had a bit of Halo Infinite, just a bit of jumping and bumping around. Had a lot of fun. It was good. Anyway, back to the schedule. So yeah, Thursday, all leading up to saying we finished Portal 2 and we are now going to be starting Mass Effect, which we've been talking about for a while and I've been keen for because it's a good game and I'm looking forward to playing it. And we're finally going to be starting it on the Thursday. We're starting with Mass Effect 1 on the Legendary Edition, and I'm super looking forward to it because I remember playing that game when it came out and just having so much fun, and I'm hoping to recapture that nostalgia because it's a great game. 1 and 2, fantastic. 3, fantastic with a terrible ending. But
Have you found the great stone of Miskarkand?
no. Was I supposed to? Yeah, so Mass Effect on the Thursday. Friday, we should be back with some more Halo Infinite with Aaron. Yeah, doing some more co-op campaign. Should be fun. Have added the schedule to the Discord. Thank you, Adam. Always appreciate your work. They fixed the ending. It was slightly better. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, I think I played it before they fixed the ending. But then I heard just from everyone at the time that, oh yeah, they fixed the ending. It's like marginally better, but still rubbish considering the amount of time and effort and choices and stuff. All your choices matter, and then at the end it was all the same anyway. Like, it was still better, but it wasn't still particularly fantastic, which sucks. But we'll get to that feeling in due course. I'm gonna look forward to the journey. Look forward to just ogling Gareth and, you know, listening to Miranda. And I'm just trying to remember any of the names of the characters. It's been like 10 years. Alright, I'm doing my best. Considering it's all about choices and it leads to an ending that is 3 different colors of explosion. Yeah, exactly. That's what people loved. It's all choices all the way down, and then you're like, oh, it explodes this color, it explodes this color, or it explodes this color. Whoa! I'm still gonna have a great time though, I think. Because I think the actual ending itself, I say ending because obviously only one of them, like it was only one ending but with 3 licks of paint. I think the ending itself was actually not a bad ending. It's mainly just the fact that it boasted all the choices and then you had no impact on it. I had reach, but she had flexibility. Giggity.
It's not a sex thing.
No, it's not. It's definitely not. You know, you can be flexible without it being a sex thing. Relax. But the other thing I needed to say was we have a weekend coming up where I am not going to be available to stream on, I think, on the Friday. So I'll have to tell Aaron as well. Obviously. I think it's the 14th of April. I think. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty sure I forgot to put it in my phone when my wife told me, and my memory is... Yeah, so we probably won't be able to... That was a really funny joke, Isaac, good job. Yeah, we probably we won't be able to stream on one of the weekends in April? Yeah, April, and I think it's the 14th. Because I'll be going away. But other than that, we're good. I think that's all I need to say. I think that's. Have we established next month's 5 Wednesdays? No. Yes and no. Let me think. House Flipper. Obvious. Rollercoaster Tycoon. Yep. The Sims. First House Flipper, second Rollercoaster Tycoon. Third. Oh, that doesn't even take in. So we've got one missing at the moment as well because we dropped Flight Sim. Oh, I'm sure I had a plan for. Maybe it was the last Starship that I'd planned to do. Yeah, because we dropped Flight Sim. So, yeah, and we have a 5th. Yeah, right. Okay. So I think I was I was thinking of doing the Last Starship because I really do want to play some more of that game. Setting aside the cost concerns, the game itself is still quite fun, and I still really want to play it. So that will probably be the 3rd, I think. Wasn't sure if it was locked in. Yeah, it wasn't specifically locked in, but I was certainly contemplating it, and I think I do want to do that. So we have to think of a 5th, and I have a feeling we'll have to see. It'll depend on a few things, but I have a feeling that by then we might be able to get 2 more followers to do our 400 follower celebration stream, which won't necessarily be anything grandiose, but we will do a different game. Like Adam, you've suggested Brawlhalla. There's also something like Wreckfest people could jump into. I basically want to do like a community game for that one, so we'll be able to I want to be able to have you guys all jump in and join and play along. Probably not Minecraft. I don't think I feel like playing that, but yeah, we'll do a poll in Discord when it's coming closer up. So when it gets to, because it will be the 5th one, so it will be the 29th of March. So when we get to like the 15th or something, I might do a poll to see what people would be keen to join in with and play. And, you know, we've got, I mean, we've got, there's plenty of options. There's like, we've got GTA 5 as well. GTA 5, Brawlhalla, Wreckfest. There's definitely some other ones as well that we could do. But it'd be really fun. I mean, there's also like Marbles on Stream. There's also that as well. I don't know what people thought about that game when we played it. I kind of liked it, but yeah, that's the vibe I want to go with, like a community-based thing. So that'll be the 5th. Whatever we decide for that event will be the 5th, and Last Starship will be the 3rd. I think that's the idea I want to go with. Anyway, I think it is time to raid out. So let's see who's online and what they're doing. I think so. We've got Drongo's playing GeoGuessr, Brownie's playing Dark Souls, Ed is playing Atomic Heart. We raided Ed the other night, and also I'm not sure I want to raid too much into Atomic Heart because I want to play it, and I want to play it on stream, so I don't want to spoil too much because I'm interested to actually play that. Alrighty, I've updated the list. Have you updated the games that we've finished as well, or is that what you're meaning? We've finished Portal now. I think that's basically it. Both? Awesome. Thank you so much for that. So anyway, I'm thinking, yeah, either Dark Souls. We tried to raid Frowny the other night, and we caught him just as he was ending. I think we'll raid Drongo playing GeoGuessr. I think that's the safe bet. So everyone pile in. We'll set up the raid. Everyone jump in. Get your bits. Your bits? Your channel points. For raiding. We'll go say hi to Drongo. Oh, excuse me. And everybody will have a hopefully a good weekend, and we'll be back on Monday with some open TTD. Or yeah, next week will be hopefully should be some more Halo. Move the Last Starship from considering to 3rd Wednesday. Yeah, move Portal 2 to finished from considering. Oh yeah, nice. Okay, cool. Thanks for that. All right, thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you next week. Either Monday for Open TTD at the start of the week, or yeah, Halo Infinite for next week on the Friday. See ya.